Hello, I'm Jackie Wilson, your real estate startup coach, your coach for success. Today we're going to talk about how to get motivated sellers to call your phone and keep them calling on a continual basis. There are steps that you need to take in order to make that happen. There are a number of steps that you need to take. So we're going to go over some of them, and I believe that this will help you. It has helped me as a real estate investor, and the principle for being successful is the same for everyone. There are certain steps you got to take, regardless of what course you buy. It's the same for everyone. Now, the only difference in a real estate course is that it's packaged different. Some will cost you $5,000, $10,000. Some will cost you $200, $300. If you do and take the steps necessary, you can be a successful real estate investor. So what we're going to talk to you today about is how to get your phone ringing. One of the things that we'll do some of the traditional methods, such as getting you some cards printed. Now what I do, I go to vistaprint.com, VISTA print.com. You can get some cards free, and all you got to do is pay for the shipping. So you want to have your cards everywhere you go. You want to put these cards out in different places. When you're at the restaurant, leave a card. Whatever you're doing, leave a card. If you happen to be one that pay your bills through the mail, put a card in the mail. That would help you as well. Anywhere you go, have your cards. That's one of the ways to get people to call you. On your cards, this is what you want to have. I buy houses, any condition, any area, and any price. Put your phone number. Make the card look good. Also, if you have a website, put your website. On your card, you also want to put call whatever number you have for a recorded message. And the reason why I say a recorded message is that most people do not want to talk to anyone. They want to call and see what it's all about. And then once they see what it's all about, at that point in time, you can call them back. You can easily go on the internet to one of the companies that will give you a line. You probably can buy a phone line for $9.99 a month. That's different places you go on the internet. We will have that in this course to show you how to get your line. So you want to have that phone line. Also, you want to have flyers. Sometimes what I'll do, I'll make some flyers like this. This flyer says cash for your house, close in 7 days. Call, that's the phone number, and leave a message. And just a simple flyer like this. If you got a computer, just go print it out and take these flyers to different places. When you see your FISBO for sale by owner, just take it and just put it there. And many times these people call you back. And it's a warm call whenever they call you back. You want them calling you. If they call you, then when you go and contact them, then they're ready for you. You got it warm. You put the bait out, and they want to talk to you because you can buy the houses. These people a lot of time are in different situations and different circumstances. They need help. You are a real estate investor. You are a transaction engineer. And you go to those people and you tell them, listen to their problem. Ask them what's going on. Once you find out what's going on, then you will construct an offer for them to help meet their needs. Another sign I use, just a little 8x10. Simple. You got to keep it simple. It's I'll buy or lease your house, call today for a recorded message. That's all you want to put. You can take these things through the Walmart parking lot and put them on cars, Kroger parking lot and put them on cars. And you got to be careful because sometimes it is against the city orders to do that. But anytime you can get away with it, I've got some of my best deals from a Walmart parking lot. Here's another one as well that I use. Um, I buy your house, call today 770-776-7754. Look in the paper for you for sale by owners. We call them FISBOs. Look in the paper, get their address, and take them one of the signs. Just take it to their door. If put some of those these flyers in your if you're married in your wife's car, if you got kids, put some there. Everywhere you go, you have these type flyers, and they really help to generate leads, because what you want is motivated sellers, and you have to go through a lot of them sometimes to make that happen. You want to get you some signs that you can put out on the roadside. You put them out on Saturday, go pick them up on Sunday night, because many cities, what they'll do, they'll get your signs. You can pick them up on Sunday night. These signs might cost you $5, $10, $15, and you want to get your signs out so people can see those things. And just take them. You have this little rod, little iron piece of rod, and you stick them in the ground. You see them everywhere now. Real estate dealers have them all the time. And you stick that in the ground. Once you stick that in the ground, you'll get calls from that. Another way that I've used in the past to get people to call me, on my vehicle, I put it on my windows. I buy houses, and I put my website there as well. I buy houses, and I've gotten a lot of calls from my vehicle where people will call me. I'm riding down the road, and somebody will call me and say, "Are you the guy that buy houses?" And I said, "Yeah, I buy houses." "How'd you hear about me?" "Well, I'm behind you now." And so they'll see that, and you want to make it big enough, and you want to type fonts on your car that people can see it. I've seen a lot of signs where people will have too much information on it. You don't want that. You want to get what you can do for the people on that sign. I buy houses. That's all they need to know, and a contact number. I buy houses. They can see it going down the road, doing 30 miles per hour, 40 miles, 60 miles per hour, and bam, they see it and they'll call you sometime immediately. So you make sure that when you're getting your sign, you make sure that the fonts are right on them as well. I've also purchased shirts, and I put it here. And when I'm go places, I have a thing that I buy houses. People ask you, "What do you do for a living?" "I buy houses." "You see the sign here? I buy houses." And you never know when you're in a public place. You get your nice, clean shirt, you're in a public place, and you're just talking. People will come up and ask you what you do. And you can tell them I buy houses. I've got a lot of deals like that from total strangers, just by getting some apparel. You go to a store and you just get it crocheted on there, get your website on there, your phone number. The most important thing with sign is what you do, keep it simple, and how you can be contacted. Okay? Another thing that you can do, if you like, depending on what type of lifestyle you have, you can buy coffee mugs and take them to the real estate dealers, real estate agents. You're not an agent, but you take all your real estate agent coffee mugs. I buy houses. You never know when they'll have a deal they might want to pass your way. We realize that we're investors and they are agents. And so we do the same thing. We move houses, but we do it in a different way, where we help people to get out of real estate dilemmas, and we help them a lot quicker than a real estate agent will. They charge a commission. Many times we become an owner of that property. So get some coffee mugs. You might want to buy you some pens. I buy houses. Just regular thing that people do to advertise. Buy you some pens, ink pens. I buy houses. Your telephone number. Give them out wherever you go. If you got some kids, children is in school, buy some pencils and give them to your child. Let them give them away in school. That's another way to advertise. You got to find ways to get people to call you. When you buy houses,
This is one business that will keep your phone ringing if you'll advertise. And if you'll get the message out, your phone will ring and it'll ring off the hook. That's another reason why I say you send the people to a recorded message, because I've had tons and tons of people that call and call, and man, I just couldn't handle all the calls, and you got to go through those calls. So, real estate investing business, you're gonna get the business if you just stay with it. Another thing you can do, if your church will allow it, sometimes you can put advertisement in your church bulletin, and that's another good way of doing it. I use classified ads, but I don't do that much. When I do, I might pay a few dollars, leave it in there a month or so, get the people used to seeing your name in the newspaper, and you will get calls. That's another way to get calls as well. Walmart, Kmart, grocery stores, places like that normally have a bulletin board. Take your cards, put them on a bulletin board. If they let you put flyers on there, put those on, put the flyers on the bulletin board as well. You might want to have some type of offer on that flyer, but put those flyers and those cards on the bulletin board everywhere they will let you do that. Do that. Restaurants, they might will have a place to put some cards as well. I buy houses. So all you want to say, your telephone number, possibly your website, and send them to a recorded message. I do not recommend you answering all those calls yourself. You want to determine which ones you're going to call back. I've got a website I'm going to send you to in another post, and I want you to look at that website, how I get leads. That website is www.nwgahomes, HOMES, TV.com. That's another way that I get leads. www.nwhomes, HOMES, TV.com. I want you to go look at that website, and I get many leads off that as well, with people wanting to sell their houses. High school event. I've noticed that at football games, you will have a lot of sponsors that will have their signs all the way around the high school field. Hey, go to the high school booster club, tell them I want to buy one of these signs, I want to sponsor the team. It might cost you a couple of $100 for the season. And if you got a football team that get a lot of people that comes, then you're going to probably deal with 5,000-10,000 people every other week. High school basketball programs and baseball programs. Get in those programs. Be well worth your money. You never know. One deal, just one deal, you make $5,000 or $10,000, will be worth all your advertising. You can take probably one deal per year and have so much advertising that you won't be able to do anything with it. Sponsorship. Sometimes you might want to sponsor certain rec league teams because parents follow their kids as far as football, basketball, cheerleaders, 8, 9, 10-year-old kids, and parents follow those. You might want to sponsor those teams, buy their shirts, buy their jerseys, whatever it takes to get your name out there. That's another way of doing it as well. Do a lot of different type sponsors. That helps. I would also, if I was running in some type marathon or some type unity run, I would get 10, 15 people and buy them shirts and let them run in that unity run. I find some kids at a local high school and say, hey, I got 10 sponsorships. And if you wear my shirt, then I will sponsor you. And you get all those people looking at your shirt. And it makes a big, you seem big. You got 10 people wearing shirts. I buy houses. That's all you want on there. I buy houses. Also, like I said, you get you a phone. You go to the internet and get you just a simple phone where people can call in. It's the only thing that phone does is take calls. It does not allow you to dial out. You get that number, and those type companies will email you every time you get a call and have a message.
I'm Jackie Wilson, your real estate startup coach, your coach for success, and I wish you much success. God bless you.